The secrets to John Rockefeller's success that can make you a millionaire. John Rockefeller, one of the richest and most influential men in history, not only amassed a colossal fortune, but also shaped the oil industry in ways that still resonate today. From a young age, his achievements were impressive. By the age of 25, he was already controlling one of the largest oil refineries in the United States. At 31, he oversaw the most important refinery on the planet. By the time he turned 38, Rockefeller controlled about 90% of all refined oil in the U.S. Upon retiring, even before reaching 60, he was recognized as the richest man in his country. And upon his death, he became the richest man in the world. To many critics, Rockefeller is seen as a greedy capitalist, someone who crushed competition and established monopolies without regard for ethics or morality. However, it is crucial not to simply endorse or condemn these extreme opinions. What truly matters is understanding the keys that allowed Rockefeller to achieve such extraordinary success. He left a legacy of tactics and principles that are still relevant today. In this video, we have compiled the 25 best keys that can help you become a millionaire, or perhaps even the next richest person in the world. But before we begin, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications to stay updated on our new publications. Be your own boss. If Rockefeller had to summarize one principle of his success, it would certainly be encapsulated in a phrase he often said, "I prefer to be my own boss." His biographer highlighted that Rockefeller's most striking quality was his mysterious self-control. He developed an unyielding will, dedicating himself to rigorous training to master his emotions and direct all his impulses towards his goals. With unwavering discipline, he set ambitious targets and pursued them, turning extreme pressure into part of his lifestyle. This approach shaped his mindset, making him increasingly focused and determined. Be relentless and persistent. Growing up on a farm, Rockefeller learned the value of hard work early on. He helped his family while caring for his younger siblings, and although he wasn't a standout student, he discovered his talent for numbers while taking a business course. Even when he faced difficulties finding a job due to his youth, he didn't give up. After 6 weeks of searching, on September 26, 1855, he landed his first opportunity as a bookkeeping assistant. His determination and work ethic impressed his boss, who was taken aback by his ability to meet deadlines, even while working late into the night. This experience not only marked a turning point in his life, but also instilled in him an unshakable persistence. Cultivate balance and control your impulses. One of the most valuable lessons Rockefeller received in his youth was about the importance of self-control. For him, this concept meant mastering his emotions, not controlling those around him. Unlike the typical corporate magnate known for loud displays of power, Rockefeller believed that true strength manifested through quiet and moderate behavior. This approach not only helped him make more rational decisions, but also allowed him to cultivate respectful and lasting relationships in the business world. Master your fear. As the first man to amass a fortune exceeding $1 billion, Rockefeller frequently confronted intimidating challenges. He engaged in internal dialogues that helped him stabilize his mind and face his fears with courage and determination. Even while operating in such a volatile sector as oil, he addressed his insecurities and uncertainties with a resilient mindset. This ability to cope with fear was crucial to his success, enabling him to make bold decisions even in times of crisis. These principles are just the beginning of the journey Rockefeller undertook. In the upcoming topics, we will explore more secrets that shaped his career and can inspire you to follow a path of success. Each of these secrets represents a step toward achieving great goals and building a lasting legacy. Let's uncover the secrets of John Rockefeller's success and apply them in our own lives. John Rockefeller constantly lived under the pressure of maintaining his position and prosperity. The fear of not being able to withstand that pressure haunted him, especially when he thought about the possibility of losing everything he had built over the years. This fear began to grow within him, almost like an entity, until he realized he was allowing it to control him. In his relentless pursuit of success, Rockefeller understood that fear was a paralyzing force. He then adopted a proactive perspective towards it. His reflection on fear led him to embrace a phrase that would become a mantra in his life. Always be very careful with your fear. If you were good yesterday, you can be good today and even better tomorrow. Only fools are paralyzed by fear. This realization helped him transform his fear into fuel for action, rather than an obstacle. Pay maximum attention to details. Rockefeller's biographer emphasized that his success was not only due to hard work or innate intelligence, but also to his extreme meticulousness. Rockefeller always presented himself well prepared and carefully dressed, reflecting his belief that personal appearance mattered. His face was always well shaven, and his shoes shone with an almost obsessive polish. He understood that first impressions could be decisive, and thus, he never allowed any commitment or meeting to be marked by tardiness. For him, punctuality was sacred. He believed that no man has the right to waste another person's time unnecessarily. Every deal he made was examined down to the smallest detail, and nothing was left to chance. This meticulous attention to detail was one of the cornerstones of his business approach. Have a purpose beyond just getting rich. John Rockefeller did not see the point in accumulating wealth for the sake of it. There is nothing more despicable and pathetic than a man who spends every hour of his day making money for the sake of money, he said. Although he started his journey as an ambitious young man with the goal of becoming rich, his motivation ran deeper. For Rockefeller, building his empire was tied to personal purposes and satisfactions. He believed that true wealth comes from making a difference in the world and creating legacies that transcend mere material accumulation. Live with wisdom and modesty. From his teenage years, Rockefeller made the decision to meticulously track all his expenses and savings. He kept a small red notebook, which he considered a sacred relic. This notebook contained a detailed record of his finances, allowing him to know exactly the value of every dollar or cent he earned and spent. This practice not only helped him avoid losing money, but also kept him aware of the true cost of every cent he earned. He never allowed himself to fret the effort required to attain his wealth, which shaped his mindset towards money. Manage your business with numbers. For Rockefeller, numbers were fundamental. He knew his company inside and out, spending hours documenting everything related to his business. His philosophy was clear. The moment your business becomes a company is when you most need to be involved in everything. He believed that a lack of growth in a company stemmed from an absence of engagement with it. For him, understanding every number was vital to ensure that everything proceeded according to his plans. Success, in his view, was undeniably linked to a comprehension of numbers. Discipline, today, tomorrow, and always. Discipline was a common element among all successful individuals, and Rockefeller was a true master in this regard. To him, discipline was an art that shaped life. He set unbreakable schedules and goals, knowing that no one could achieve glory without this fundamental skill. This rigorous approach allowed him not only to reach his objectives, but also to maintain focus on his journey, even in the face of challenges. Master yourself. Rockefeller dedicated his life to training both his body and mind. Although he never fully managed to control his emotions, he strove to master his reactions and behaviors. He understood that life is filled with variables that test us in unknown territories, and that emotions can often overwhelm us. However, through discipline and self-control, he was able to overcome many challenges, transforming his company into one of the most prosperous in the world. Take breaks during the day. John Rockefeller, one of the most iconic tycoons in history, deeply understood the importance of taking breaks throughout the day. In his routine, especially after meals, he allowed himself moments of rest and reflection. For Rockefeller, these breaks were not merely a luxury, but a vital necessity for maintaining his mental and physical health. He believed that stepping away temporarily from the demands of work helped recharge his energy and renew his focus. These intervals provided not only a rest, but also an opportunity to reevaluate the challenges he faced. Instead of rushing to solve problems, Rockefeller used these moments to adopt a new perspective. He understood that often the clarity needed to make strategic and informed decisions emerged during these brief pauses. This contemplative and strategic approach enabled him to make decisions that shaped the future of his businesses. frequently resulting in innovations and solutions that would not have been perceived under the constant pressure of work. Your life and work are a marathon. Rockefeller viewed his career as a marathon, not a sprint. He knew that true success is not achieved through quick bursts of effort, but rather through consistency, patience, and determination over time. This long-term vision was evident in his business approach, where every decision and investment was carefully considered, taking into account not only immediate results, but also future consequences. This mentality extended to his educational preparation and personal development. Rockefeller was dedicated to continuous learning, valuing knowledge as an essential asset for success. He understood that each day was a new opportunity for improvement, and this dedication to excellence remained steadfast even after his retirement. The marathon of his life had no clear end. Instead, it was a journey of constant growth, where every step taken contributed to the legacy he wished to leave. Mental compartmentalization. Another important aspect of Rockefeller's philosophy was the practice of mental compartmentalization. He often spoke about the need to focus on what truly matters, avoiding the distraction caused by the problems and challenging situations that arise daily. In a world filled with distractions and competing demands, he emphasized the importance of concentrating on tasks that have the greatest impact on one's goals. Rockefeller believed that many fail to achieve great things because they cannot maintain focus. He developed the ability to filter concerns and concentrate on solutions. This not only helped him deal with challenges more effectively, but also allowed him to remain productive even amidst pressure. The mental discipline he cultivated throughout his life was a crucial tool for his resilience and success. Value your employees. One of the most notable aspects of Rockefeller's leadership was his dedication to valuing his employees. Knowing the names of his staff was an absolute priority for him. This simple yet powerful gesture demonstrated how much he valued each team member. By striving to personally learn the names and stories of about 3,000 employees, Rockefeller created a work environment based on loyalty and mutual respect. He understood that in a rapidly changing business world, human connection was vital. This approach not only strengthened bonds within the team, but also fostered a sense of belonging and motivation. Rockefeller believed that loyalty and collaboration were essential for the success of any venture, and his personal attention to each employee contributed to a positive and productive workplace atmosphere. Maintain a consistent schedule. Finally, Rockefeller firmly believed that success is built on a foundation of consistency and discipline. For him, respecting schedules and maintaining a rigorous routine was essential. This rigidity was reflected not only in his own schedule, but also in how he led his team. He set an example daily by being punctual and keeping his commitments, which created an environment of accountability and dedication. Rockefeller understood that a consistent schedule not only increases productivity, but also establishes a culture of respect for others' time and efforts. He valued discipline as a way to demonstrate commitment to his goals and the importance of each team member in achieving collective success. This philosophy helped solidify his position as a respected and effective leader, and his legacy endures today, serving as a guide for future generations of entrepreneurs and leaders. These principles, rooted in the life and mindset of John Rockefeller, offer valuable guidance not only for aspiring entrepreneurs, but for anyone wishing to achieve success and fulfillment in their personal and professional lives. The combination of self-control, discipline, attention to detail, and respect for others formed the foundation of his empire, and these teachings continue to resonate today. Rest on Sundays. John Rockefeller, an iconic figure in the history of capitalism, was a man of unwavering faith and a fervent believer in God. For him, resting on Sundays was not a choice but a spiritual and physical necessity. This sacred day served as a time not only to recharge his energy, but also to reflect on his accomplishments and set new goals. The importance of this rest was recognized by Rockefeller as a fundamental pillar for his well-being and productivity. While you may not necessarily need to rest on Sunday, it is crucial to set aside one day of the week for yourself. Remember, you are not a machine. We all need time to slow down, reflect, and restore our inner balance. This time is essential for recharging our energies, allowing us to live our lives in the best possible way, filled with purpose and renewed energy. During this day, Rockefeller engaged in activities that connected him with his spirituality, such as prayer and meditation, enabling him to recharge for the challenges of the following week. Forget your fears. When asking for loans during the American Civil War, Rockefeller took one of the biggest risks of his career. He decided to borrow $100,000 to expand his oil refinery during a time of uncertainty and chaos. At that time, nothing seemed certain, and any investment could result in significant losses. However, John did not hesitate. He believed in himself and his vision. This boldness not only resulted in extraordinary profits but also solidified his reputation as a daring businessman. The message here is clear. Although challenges may be daunting, it is vital to believe in your abilities and be willing to take risks when necessary. The act of asking for a loan in such a volatile context required unwavering confidence, not only in your business skills but also in the soundness of your planning. Remember that often the greatest rewards come to those who have the courage to move forward, even when everything seems to be against them. Rockefeller's story is a powerful example that calculated risk and faith in one's abilities can lead to great rewards. Don't drink, don't smoke, and stay away from vices. Rockefeller believed that a man's character is shaped by his beliefs and habits. He stayed away from vices like alcohol and tobacco, which helped him cultivate a healthy and productive life. The truth is that we can all choose a life without vices, and it doesn't have to be a struggle. Discipline and mastery over our emotions are essential for building a lifestyle that promotes physical and mental well-being. In a world filled with temptations, having a strong character and a clear purpose can be key to avoiding pitfalls that hinder our progress. Resisting these temptations not only protects physical health but also allows the mind to remain clear and focused on goals. Rockefeller understood that a man's true strength lies in his ability to resist external influences that can divert his focus and determination. Discover what you really want and move forward. Having clarity about your goals is crucial for achieving success. Rockefeller knew that to have a clear purpose, it was necessary to understand what he was fighting for. If you have a business, for example, and don't know where you want to go, you are likely to waste time and energy chasing the wrong objectives. No amount of money, fame, or power will be enough if you are not truly satisfied with your accomplishments. Therefore, define your goals clearly and work diligently to achieve them. Otherwise, you might end up running a senseless marathon without knowing where the finish line is. Rockefeller always emphasized the importance of having a clear direction. He believed that a lack of defined vision could lead to frustration and stagnation. By identifying your passions and setting realistic goals, you become capable of creating a clear path to success. Think about the next level. Rockefeller did not settle for just being successful. He aspired for more. He created the largest oil company on the planet and became the first man to accumulate $1 billion. His mindset was always about thinking big, regardless of others' opinions. It is vital for you too to build goals that lead you to the next level. Observe the people who have already achieved what you desire and learn from them. With dedication and an open mind, you can become part of that circle of success. He always encouraged the idea that ambition should be fueled by a broad vision of the future, and that continuous learning is key to personal and professional evolution. Once you reach the top, stay humble and ready to keep climbing. Always give your best. There is not much to say about this principle, as it is simple and powerful. Without hard work, success is impossible. True effort is the necessary foundation to achieve anything worthwhile in life. Rockefeller was known for his unwavering dedication and the quality of his work. This work ethic was one of the pillars that supported his extraordinary achievements. He not only demanded the best from himself but also encouraged those around him to adopt a similar stance. Rockefeller believed that continuous effort and the pursuit of excellence were the fundamental elements that separated the successful from those who merely dreamt. By putting his energy and passion into everything he did, he became an example of how dedication can yield exceptional results. Speak less and listen more. Good leadership goes beyond communication. The best leaders are those who listen attentively, observe, and assimilate everything around them. Rockefeller understood that by speaking with authority and clarity, he could convey his ideas more effectively. Silence has immense power, and speaking only when you have something valuable to say is a skill that distinguishes great leaders. This principle applies not only in the business environment but also in personal relationships. Actively listening not only helps build trust, but also allows you to better understand the needs and motivations of others. Rockefeller was known for his ability to listen and then articulate his visions in a way that inspired and mobilized his team. Practice patience and persistence. Rockefeller often said that perseverance is essential for success. True achievement does not happen by chance. It requires cultivating a mindset that embraces persistence, resilience, and above all, patience. These qualities not only helped him overcome challenges, but also equipped him to face the ups and downs of business life. In a world where rewards are often expected quickly, Rockefeller recognized that the best outcomes frequently require time and dedication. This patience is a vital component in building a lasting legacy. He always believed that the combination of persistence and patience could transform obstacles into opportunities. In times of crisis, seek calm. Every great business has faced crises at some point, and despair rarely solves problems. In times of turmoil, Rockefeller knew that it was essential to remain calm. He had an impressive control over his mind and could stay centered even in high-pressure situations. Once, during a trial in the United States Supreme Court, he managed to maintain his composure and effectively resolve the situation. This ability to take a deep breath and seek tranquility in difficult moments can be the difference between success and failure. Rockefeller understood that the capacity to stay calm under pressure not only helps find solutions, but also inspires confidence in those around him. Love what you do. Finally, John Rockefeller firmly believed that loving what you do is one of the fundamental pillars for achieving success. For him, this passion was not just a choice, but an intrinsic necessity that shaped his approach to business and life. When you truly care about your work, it ceases to be a mere daily obligation and transforms into a vocation, something that enriches your existence and gives you purpose. This intense passion drives true success, as it provides the motivation needed to overcome the challenges that arise along the way. Rockefeller often said that enthusiasm for what you do is contagious and can inspire those around you. When you dedicate yourself to your work with love, that positive energy radiates, influencing colleagues, employees, and even clients. The best ideas and innovations emerge when we are genuinely passionate about what we do. Therefore, by pursuing your interests and passions, you not only find personal fulfillment, but also become a driving force for progress in your field. Do what you love, and allow that passion to guide your actions, even in your free time. Dedication outside of work hours can translate into enhanced skills and unexpected opportunities. Rockefeller, for example, did not see his work as a burden, but as an opportunity for constant growth and learning. He understood that true success is built on a continuous commitment to improve and evolve. Success is not simply a matter of luck. It is a consequence of your personality, convictions, and determination. Rockefeller rose from his humble beginnings as a farm boy to become one of the most influential businessmen in the world. This impressive journey is a testament to the power of passion and dedication. He viewed his work not just as a means of earning a living, but as an opportunity to make a difference in the world. Every step he took reflected his desire to contribute, whether by creating jobs, innovating in the oil sector, or supporting social causes. Final reflections. As we conclude this reflection on the principles that shape John Rockefeller's life, it is essential to remember that each of us has the capacity to apply these lessons in our lives. His teachings transcend the business context and apply to anyone who wishes to live a fulfilling and meaningful life. The pursuit of success should be accompanied by solid values, an unwavering commitment to hard work, and a continuous willingness to learn and grow. Remember that loving what you do is not just a way to seek success, but a way to enrich your life and the lives of those around you. If we all dedicated ourselves to something we truly love, the world would be a more vibrant and purposeful place. So don't hesitate to share this knowledge with others. Comment below on which part of this text resonated with you the most and how you plan to apply these principles in your own life. Your feedback not only aids your journey, but can also inspire others to follow the same path. Share with friends so we can impact as many people as possible. Together, let's create something wonderful with the life God has given you. Wishing you continued success. Until next time.